let's go ahead and get into the updates of me while I do my makeup for the first time in 6 months. Yay! Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl J Ross, back finally with another video. First of all, just give myself props because I kind of messed that part up, but the fact that I just got my intro right on the first time, y'all don't even know how much of an amazing thing that is. Hi everybody, I'm Jay. I just introduced myself, but hey, anyway, how y'all doing? As you guys can also tell, I am in a way happier mood and super excited for this video because I ain't gonna say y'all been threatening me, but y'all been threatening your girl, okay? Y'all been like, you gotta come back, where you been, hope you're doing okay. And I've been like messaging people back like, oh, yeah, I'm good, I'm blessed, I'm all this stuff. And they're like, so you gonna come back and do a video and let us know that? Like, or you just gonna leave us stranded? And I'm like, I'm coming, y'all, I'm coming. Like, even my niece the other day when I babysat her and my nephew, she was like,
did you do a makeup look today?
No, does it look like I did a makeup look today?
Well, you could have just wiped it off.
No, I haven't done a makeup video in like a while.
Well, what is your room for? If you don't do makeup videos for, like, what's your makeup room for?
Don't get sassy with me. Mind you, she's 7. No, she's 8. She's 8 going on like 85, okay? This child is grown and she get on my nerves. So I'm like, okay, the baby asking me to do a video. Yes, it's time for me to do a video. So I'm back. I'm a little too excited. Definitely compared to my last video, which was like my update video, letting you guys know how it was mentally and all that good stuff. And well, it was all that bad stuff. It was a lot of bad stuff. But we have a lot of happy news in this video. And for those of you that follow me on Instagram, if you're not, first of all, go ahead and, I don't know why I'm pointing up top, but you should see the name pop up on one of these sides so you guys can go ahead and follow me. Instagram be tripping on when the algorithm can see the post, but you can always see my stories whenever you want, real time, all that good stuff. So be sure to keep up with me on my stories. For those of you that have been keeping up with me on my stories, you guys know that I have my second brand under, the J Ross brand, or the J Ross umbrella. Like, I'm branching out from just makeup, and that is my KJ Ross Productions brand. So if you go ahead and check out my KJ Ross Productions page, you will see that I do a lot of sports videos, highlights, all that stuff for athletes. Majority of my stuff is basketball because I started off with my nephew who only plays basketball, but I do all types of sports. As a former athlete myself, I know a lot of sports. I've dealt with a lot of sports, and as a former ESPN employee, of course I know a lot of sports because you can't work at the worldwide leader for sports without knowing about sports. If I say sports one time, take a shot. So I have that page set up for, people that want to do highlights for their children, their kids, whatever, building college reel highlight prep and all that stuff, high school reels, junior high reels, middle school, whatever, AAU, all that good stuff. So all that is on that page. I will link that page down below if you want to check it out. I am in the Ohio area, so if you know anybody in Ohio, let me know. I am willing to travel if the price is right. Let's be real. But I don't just do sports. Take a shot. I do also do any type of thing that you want me to do. So if you may build a promo for your business, or if you want me to do editing, like if you cut some videos and you want me to do the editing for you, I can do that too. But yeah, so I'm repping my shirt to do a little plug. If you want to support your girl and pick up a t-shirt, please feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram, love_my_height, or you can reach out to me on the KJRoss_prod Instagram to tell me you want a shirt. They come in a variety of colors, like a huge amount of colors for t-shirts, and hoodies. I have like 4 or 5 colors for a certain price, and then if you want a special edition color or anything like that, that would be a higher price. But yeah, so there's that little update and that little spiel. Before I start doing the updates on me, I'm also doing a makeup video because you guys will not love it if I don't come back and let you guys know how I'm doing while I'm doing my makeup like I did last time. You guys really enjoyed that video, so I'm gonna make sure I can do a makeup video again, even though it's been like 6 months since I've actually done my makeup. It actually might have been longer than that. Actually, no, I think it has been like 6 months. And nothing has changed. Sirens just like interrupt my videos. Like, No problem. I mean, I hope whoever the siren is for is okay. You know, let me not sound selfish, but can y'all hurry up, please? If you guys also follow me on my Instagram stories, then you will have had the chance to jump in on the poll that I did to actually get the makeup products that I needed for this video. because it's been so long, your girl has a lot of products that has just been sitting in boxes, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I've been trying to reorganize my room, redo it, because there's just been boxes everywhere, and I'll be doing that as well, like an updated makeup room / studio office room update. But so there's boxes everywhere, boxes that are unopened. And when I tell you guys, I opened some boxes that were from my birthday hauls. I actually had a box that was in my makeup collection that I didn't even open, and I ordered it in September or something. Like, that's how backed up on stuff in my makeup, like, Shazazz area. That's just like, when did I buy this? And I was just like, bro, what am I doing? I'm shopping too much. So I didn't know where to start. I didn't know what products to try because I have so many to try. So I did on my polls, I let you guys pick my makeup for this return video. And that is the items that are all in this container. So I'm only using items from this container because you guys picked all of them. So I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be really fun if I remember how to apply half these things, but that's neither here nor there. You know, it's me. I'm gonna find a way to do what I gotta do, and but y'all can still pray for me though. But I hope you guys still check out my polls, because I plan to do more videos like that where you guys pick my makeup, because I have so much and I don't know where I want to go, and I want you guys to help me step out of my comfort zone of just going to only the products that I love and brands that I love and all that stuff. So I want you guys to help keeping me pick makeup. Only thing you guys didn't pick was my brows, because technically my brows are already done because I got them tinted as well as waxed or whatever. So I always get my brows done. I've been at least keeping up with my brows. If I don't do makeup alone, I'm still gonna get my brows on fleek, period. Because we all know your girls, your girl just is, she's not up there with the brows. Like, I haven't been able to master them. All I needed to do a little bit was like just make sure they look good and fill them in a little bit, like very little, but my brows do look good. And I feel like it was good to have a return look with some clean brows. So that's the only thing you guys didn't pick, as well as the mascara, because because I had a mascara. Like, a lot of the things that I pick up, I usually don't always pick up mascaras, but I knew for sure that this mascara that I want to try is from Bite Beauty, and I've had it for a while and never tried it, never opened it or anything like that. So that's the only thing I didn't have you guys pick, because most of the mascaras that I have, I've already used. They're just like re-ups, but everything else you guys picked was brand new. I have never tried it. I have never checked it out, anything at all. I haven't changed it because I love to do my eyeshadows first. So I'm going to do my eyeshadow. So the poll said, what level of makeup should I choose for eyeshadow? I gave you guys the choice of indie, drugstore, and luxury. And 82% of you guys said indie. And then I said, if you picked indie, choose a brand from P. Louise, Impress Me, and Melody Love. And 45% of you guys said Melody Love. The name of the palette is called the Boombox palette, and I have never used this palette or this brand yet because I haven't used a lot of my makeup yet. This is what the palette looks like. It's a beautiful rainbow type palette, which you guys know I love colorful looks, so this is right up my alley. I'd rather give this eyeshadow palette a fighting chance than to pick a base that I haven't tried before, even though I do have new bases to try. But y'all know how I roll. If it's a new palette and a new brand to me, I give it a fair shot with the best primer that I always use. First off, let me just say how amazing you guys are, and the fact that you guys reached out to me, want to check on me and all that good stuff. Like, thank you guys to the, you know, the J crew, J fam. Like, y'all still my peeps. Like, I love y'all. Y'all some real ones, because y'all have been checking on me, you know, like a lot, and I really do appreciate that. Like, you guys have no idea how much it means to me that, like, I have a community base that's like, hey, like, we haven't seen you in a while, we making sure you good. The last video, we know we're going through some mental stress and everything, like, how are you feeling? And like, it's cool because y'all check on me more than people that like I see and know on a day-to-day basis check on me, and that's cool, that's legit. And so thank y'all. For real. Like, I ain't trying to get like all sappy and stuff, but thank you guys. But yeah, my mental health, I have been blessed. I have been absolutely blessed. I know the last video I was stressing about work and like my new manager slash boss, supervisors, whatever y'all want to call them in y'all day-to-day life. But I mean, I guess I can just say that I no longer work there because they let your girl go. So I was like, what? But now I'm like, okay. So I have been let go from my job since December of 2020. Literally the same week of my birthday, I got let go of my job. Before they let me go, I had just did a presentation. Or maybe it was 2 days before. It doesn't matter. I had did a presentation, you know, along with my team to talk about our quarter 3 numbers and stuff like that, all that yada yada, and what we were doing to prepare for, you know, Q4, or what we were doing in Q4 and we're going to prepare for Q1 of 2023. And like in that presentation, I randomly got asked by somebody else, which, you know, I'm not going to even talk about the animosity I have towards that person. It's neither here nor there because they're in the past. But the person asked me randomly, like, oh, Jay, how much of your job is able to be automated? And I was like, well, we're still trying to fix, you know, XYZ to make sure everything lines up exactly with the numbers that I'm pulling, which are the exact numbers. And when the system does it, it's still not right. It's off by blah, 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 blah percent or whatever. So, and then literally the next day or 2 days after, I can't remember, nor do I really care. I literally got let go because they said your position is automated. Like, was that a coincidence? I think not. I feel like at this point I'm doing a St. Patrick's Day look, and it is well past St. Patrick's Day, but y'all can just enjoy this video without judging me of what colors I'm picking right now, okay? So I just thought it was pretty ironic that I'm like getting let go because of like my position is automated, even though like, oh, you don't need to worry about it. Like I literally was told in this meeting, like in our presentation, I was like, oh, like it's just a random question. Like you don't have to worry about it. Like we're not gonna let you go or anything anytime soon, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. The way it all went down was pretty shady. Like they called me down to actually they messaged me down to the office. Like they didn't even call me. They like literally sent me a message through our like messaging system on Slack. At like 4:56 is when they messaged me, okay? I'm telling you guys the time for a reason. We are all supposed to clock out by 5. Some of those like us, like me, stay later. So I go down to the office and like the HR person is like looking around in the hallway like she's looking for somebody else. And she's like, oh, Jay, oh yeah, what's up? Hi, come on in. I'm like, don't. First of all, whatever this is about, don't play these games. Stand by, let me get a little bit further in my eye and I'll come back. So I am back. This is what I'm up to so far. I may cheat a little bit later. We'll see. We'll see. But this is the eye look so far. Of course, I'm going to do my base and then we'll go ahead and do the lower lash line, all that good stuff. But because we're all doing that on camera, I can't say I'll be back because y'all not going to let me do that. So to go back to the poll before I get back to the story is what brand should I choose for primer? Chic Glam, e.l.f. and NYX, and e.l.f. won by 91%. So you guys want e.l.f. and I have the 2 Power Grip primers. This one is the regular clear one. This one is the plus 4% niacinamide. I don't know if I said that word right, but it's neither here nor there. I don't know, guys. I really don't know which one to use. So I'm gonna use both. Don't judge me. So let's try this one on this side and we'll try this one on this side because I'm extra. Also, for those of you that actually have been keeping up with the makeup game other than me, is this actually a good dupe for the what is it, the Milk Hydro Grip? Like, does anybody know? If y'all do know, please comment that down below, let your girl know. Or if you guys don't even know, nobody that you guys rock with have actually tested it, let me know because I do have the Hydro Grip primer. So if you guys want me to test it, I can. In terms of how they feel, I don't notice a difference in how they feel as of yet. Like, I don't feel a difference. But anywho, as it sets for 30 seconds, because that is what the directions say. Back to the time of them letting me go, they called me down to the office, 4:56. I was in the office by the last couple seconds of 4:56. They tried to talk to me. The guy that used to be in charge of me, senior director or whatever of our department, he was sitting there, didn't say anything the whole time, as HR is just saying, well, we don't see a need for you, blah, blah, blah. We don't know. And they literally told me there's nothing else that we can try to get you into. And there's no positions we feel like we can fill you in. And we don't feel like creating another position for you. Like, they literally would tell me all this stuff. And I was just like, okay. But you just offered in our earlier department meeting earlier that day 4 new positions, but there's no room for me, or there's no positions for me, even though I've clearly voiced all the flexibility of things that I can do. Okay, let's just say by 4:57, maybe 4:58ish, early 4:58, I was done with that meeting. Jay had nothing to say. Okay, cool. This is what y'all want to do. I've already been feeling the signs. Jay has nothing to say. Okay. So then I start to walk out. HR says, we'll go get your stuff. I'll walk with you. I said, okay. So then she starts trying to talk to me like we're best buddies. Oh, hey, I know you're a Michigan fan, right? And I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, I bet you really love the Michigan-Ohio State game this year, huh? Like, you guys want to know? It's like, we're not buddies. We're not. So why are you doing this? Stop. Don't do this. Like, in my head, I'm just like, what? Let's not. And then so she walks me back over to my department and she says, I'll wait out here, but what you're going to do is grab just enough stuff that looks like you're just leaving for the day and enough stuff to hold you over for the weekend. We'll call you to come get the rest of your stuff. It's almost 5 o'clock. Everybody's about to leave anyway. Why do I have to grab just enough stuff for the weekend? Just let me grab my stuff. I don't want to have to come back up here, but I didn't say anything. I was just like, dude, whatever. I'm already irritated right now, but sure, fine, I'll do it. So at first she said she was going to wait in the hallway. So then I went back to my desk and I start to grab my things. Like, I started to pack up. It's already close to 5, so everybody's getting ready to leave anyway. Let's just say, I guess she got too antsy, and within 30 seconds, she was at my desk tapping me, saying, Jay, let's go. It's almost 5. Okay. So my coworker that sits next to me, she's talking to me. She's actually giving me a birthday gift. And I'm trying to signal her like, hey, I can't talk to you right now, but trust and believe I'm going to call you after this. So the HR person is like nudging me, and I was like, fine, whatever. I grabbed it. I just threw some stuff in my bag and was like, whatever, I'm out. So I head to my car by 4:59. Head to my car. I sit in my car. I had my little cry moment because I was like, dude, this is straight up BS. Like, I had my little cry moment. I sit in the parking lot because it's almost time to go. So I'm like, I'm going to just let the people that I know come outside and I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to tell them face to face. I look at the door that everybody else has got to walk out of. The HR rep is staring at my car because she knows what my car looks like. So she's just sitting at the door and I was like, I'm not about to deal with this. Like, I'm really not. So I pulled off. So I was like, whatever. So I started calling my aunt, and I started calling her and texting a couple other people. I was like, hey, as soon as you get off of work, call me or whatever. So I'm just literally like, I'm having my little cry moment, but I'm more frustrated. It was more like I was frustrated than like, oh my God, I was just frustrated. So yeah, like, people I were talking to was like, oh, this is stupid. This is like, I can't believe they did this, blah, 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 whatever. And I was like, yeah, but it happened. It is what it is. I should be doing makeup, shouldn't I? Yep. I asked you guys, what brand should I use for foundation? I gave you the choice of L'Oreal, Pacifica, and Makeup Forever. 50% of you guys said L'Oreal, and the next runner-up was 38% at Makeup Forever. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. And because this foundation has been out in the market for a minute, I'm not going to read claims and stuff of this stuff because y'all can look it up for yourself, okay? Just know y'all picked it, so y'all must know what it can do because I don't know what to do with it. I'm already confused. So what is happening? Where's my favorite foundation brush? Okay, so this is what a pump and a half looks like, which now that I blended it out, it doesn't look that red. It actually looks pretty good. But y'all can be the judge in the comments. And I'm like, Jay, you lost it. You can't tell if something's too red or blah, blah. Like, I know, y'all don't judge me. I said for concealer, I gave you guys the options of Huda Beauty, Morphe, or Sephora. 50% of you guys said Morphe, 38% of you guys said Huda, and 12% said Sephora. So we're going with the Morphe, which this is the Morphe Filter Effect Soft Radiance Concealer. This is shade Rich 28, which is a warm undertone. Where else do I usually apply concealer? My chin and my mouth? Yeah, I don't know. So I'm just gonna go with this. Oh crap, does this dry really quickly? Because it feels like it should dry in quickly. Next up, I said, what should I use for contour and bronzing? I gave you guys a choice of one size, Fashion Fair or Colored Rain. 45% of you guys said Colored Rain and 27% split between one size and Fashion Fair. So Colored Rain, I have this bronzer. Is this in the shade Cocoa Goddess? Yeah, it just says bronzers. And this is what that is. And like I said, it's in the shade Cocoa Goddess. And this is the shade, which looks nothing like the sticker. Like, it's way darker in the pan than it is on the sticker. But I'm not mad at dark bronzers, so we know we here for this. Outside of me getting let go to end 2022, I'm fine. Like, when I ended, of course I was like super upset, and mind you, the people that I talked to when I told them, they were extremely upset. Going back to the story, they were like super upset. They was like, that's dumb, how could they do that? Like, they're not even giving you a chance to like find another job, whatever. And mind you, these are some of the coworkers that I used to work with. Like, you know, once they heard the news, people were messaging me and talking. Like, they had reached out to me like on the next day. Oh yeah, I did get like on a Thursday. So everybody found out the next day. Like all of my like team, they found out the next day. So I'm getting messages and stuff like, dude, like, what the heck? We just heard the news, blah, blah, blah. So I was fine after the rest of the night. Like, the people that I hit up, they were like, let's go grab drinks. And everybody wanted to offer me drinks and all that stuff. And I was like, bro, I'm fine. Like, it irritated me more than it, like, saddened me. Like, I promise you I'm good. But I'm not going to turn on a free drink. So, you know, like, a lot of my team was, like, super upset and all that stuff. And I heard that conversation did not go well. Apparently, it made the female supervisor that was in charge of me super pissed off because she just didn't like that everybody was trying to figure out why the heck would they let me go. That's the story I was told. Mind you, it's been since December that I've been let go, and since that first initial day, between that Friday and that Monday, nobody's really hit me up since then. Okay, so yeah, y'all didn't really care, you know. I mean, mind you, I was probably like, oh, how much more can we fight? But nobody's actually really checked on me other than like 3 people that I used to work with. For a while after, like, I was like, what's going on? And I was just like, I just feel like y'all just left me. Like, nobody's here, nobody got my back and all this stuff. And like, you know, y'all got your own lives to live, but, you know, don't make it seem like, oh yeah, like, I'll never forget you and all this stuff. And then like, nobody's checked on me in like 4 months? Really? Cool, okay. This is when God stepped in. Like, I promise you guys, the reason why I'm so happy in this video over, like right now, it sounds like I'm frustrated because I'm like just reliving the story. But I promise you, I have been so blessed in these past 4 months. I can't even tell you. Well, I'm going to tell you because y'all need to know. Like, if y'all not super religious, I understand. But let me just tell y'all like how blessed I have been. And like, this is definitely nothing but God. I can't, and I won't take that out the video. Like, this is nothing but God. Like, seriously, everything that's been happening to me is nothing but God. Like, and I'm very blessed and I'm very grateful for the opportunities that he's opened up for me. Hence why I have got to the point where the KJ Ross Productions brand needs merchandise. That's how blessed I have been. And like, within that month alone, from getting fired to within the next week or so, my first client, like, that was so surreal to me because I was only doing these videos at first for my nephew because it's like, I came from ESPN. I know a lot about sports. I've played sports. I've been a like college athlete myself, why wouldn't I try to help him build his profile for his, however far he wants to go with his basketball career? So my first client was a varsity player that was a junior. So I'm like, this is serious because you need this for college. But then I started to get calls from outside of my nephew's school. Some more people that I saw when I'm going to these other schools saw me and was like, wait, you've been doing this full time? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, we should hit you up. You got a business card? And then now I'm about the point where I have my own business card. I have my own QR code, working on my website as we speak, working on better equipment, all that stuff. Like, I'm literally trying to achieve so many goals because God has given me the opportunity to do this. I was given an opportunity to do somebody's tattoo parlor promos for them, and then it went from, can you just do it just for me, to can you do it for the studio, can you do it for all the other artists? Hey, I want to work on this project for this book I'm coming out with, would you mind helping me do a read along video or whatever? Then I got that, and then it's just been like so many other things just coming left and right. Hey, can you do my son's video for this? Hey, can we book you for 2 sports, and can we just keep you long term until he graduates high school, and he's only in this junior high right now? Like, so many blessings. Doors have been opening. One door closes, another one flings open, another one flings open, a gateway flings open, and I've been so blessed, so honored, and I know I'm getting hyped, and I know I'm getting like really like energized right now, because it's like, thank you, December 2022, for helping me let go of that job that was so stressful to me, that was so like degrading to what I am and what I can be. I am blessed more than you guys can ever know. I am blessed to be alive right now. I have not had any major migraines like I had in that last video since I left my job. I have been stress-free. Not a bill has been missed. Not a plate has been empty. I have been eating, obviously, because I'm still, chubby cheek, but like, I have been blessed. I really have been blessed. And you guys just don't understand that 6 months ago, I would have never saw myself where I am right now. And I don't even know where I am going to see myself another 6 months from now. Promise you guys, I have the best nephew in the world. That is my child. If anybody that knows me personally, you guys know that is my child. That's my son. I always talk about him. I'm beyond proud of him. He is the reason why I'm doing this. He's the reason why I've been keep going. Like, where I've been keep pushing. I don't know. I didn't say that right, but you get what I'm saying. Like, he's been such an amazing light to my life. And the amount of people that ask him about his videos, and then he's telling like, hey, this is my aunt that does them, hit her up. And the amount of people that have hit me up and it's like, oh, such and such told me to, like, he's just been a blessing to me and my brand, and I love being a blessing to him. So if you guys see any of those videos, and if you guys see it in my posts and I'm like happy for my nephew, that's because I'm genuinely happy for my nephew. That is my soul and my heart. People always ask me, when you're gonna have kids, or do you want kids? And I said, I got that dude right there. That is my kid. That is my son. That's my boy. I love that kid. I really do. He acts so much like me. It's not even funny. Like, he literally acts like me. What have I done? I've corrupted this child. Yeah, so big things coming, and big things have been coming because of me getting let go from my job. Like, I'm blessed. I am beyond, above, exceedingly blessed. But yeah, so that's how I'm doing. I don't know why I was about to say, like, I'm about to sign off this video with a half makeup face, so we should probably just keep going. And what is the next thing that I should be applying? I probably should be applying some powder, which is the next thing. What brand should I use for powder? I asked you guys. I said Glowish, Uma Beauty, or e.l.f. 56% of you said e.l.f., so I'm going to use e.l.f. again. And this is the Camo Powder Foundation in the shade Rich 620W. Have I even checked out reviews on this at all? No, not whatsoever. But you guys do know that I do have e.l.f. powders that I live, love, and stand by. So, and I do like the Camo Concealer. And this is the shade. So I'm going to try it on my sponge to set my under eye, which my under eye probably don't even need to be set. I definitely see a difference. Like, you guys see like how it's like glowy over here and then matte over here? Like, you guys clearly see the difference, right? I'm not crazy. And it's very good on this under eye with this powder. Ooh. I mean, not with this powder, with this concealer. I don't even know if I was going for glowy or matte face. I really don't know. I don't remember. I think I gave you guys choices on both sides, and I'm rolling with what y'all picked. So before I continue on with the like blush, highlight, all that good stuff, let's go back to the eyes real quick. So we're going back to the Boombox palette, and we're gonna do the lower lash line. Am I talking fast or just me? I don't know. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, I didn't say any of the shade names I was using. I used Green Eyes, which is this shade, Orange Moon, which is this shade, and the one that's right there, and I'm about to use the shade Tangerine, which is right here. And then I think I'm going to take the shade Sun Green, which is this one, on the inner corner to line up with the shade Green Eyes. Yeah, once again, it's me, so I'm gonna come back with an extremely colorful look because that's what I do best, period. And I'm also very extra, but we already knew that, right? I asked you guys, what should I use for highlight? I gave you guys a choice between P. Louise, Glam Light, and Fenty Beauty, and 55% of you guys said Fenty Beauty. My sister is going to, my sister cousin, she's going to appreciate this because this is the Fenty Beauty highlighter that she actually bought me. And it's in the shade Ruby Riches. This is the Kilowatt Foil highlight, which may not match with what I have on. Or like what I'm going for. But we're gonna use it because this is what y'all wanted. First of all, this thing is super pigmented. I don't even know why I was playing with Fenty. But yeah, she's super pigmented. And then for blush, I gave you guys a choice between Glow Wish, Crayon Case, and Beauty Bay. And for those of you who didn't know what Crayon Case was, it's this huge binder that I still have not used, full of just blushes. So the fact that y'all didn't pick this means y'all gonna have to pick it for another video, okay? Because this needs to be used. I need to re-up on my chapstick because my mouth is getting super dry, and y'all ain't want to tell me that? Y'all not even real ones anymore. Guys, this is actually one of the items that I purchased, I think around my birthday time. And that I put the box aside to do a haul video and all that stuff, and I never did one. And I recently opened the box and realized that I bought this, so that's why I gave you guys the choice of Beauty Bay. Brush, Bronze, and Glow face palette. I guess this is in the shade Charmed Life, then. This is the blush shade called Spice. This is another blush called Rosewood. Then you have the highlight called Radiant, and then you have the bronzer called Cacao. I should just mix them. I'm gonna mix them instead. And who's gonna tell me not to? Not you guys, because this is recorded, so y'all can't tell me. If this was live, y'all probably be like, Jay, don't do it. Oh, it's a super pigmented though. I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm really not. And this is with both of Rosewood and Spice mixed. I probably only need a dab of each. I asked you guys what you guys want me to do for lips. I gave you P. Louise, She Glam, and Melody Love. 64% of you guys said She Glam. So that's what I'm going to do. And because I know a lot of you saw when I unhauled it, because you follow me on Instagram, right? Right. I unboxed and hauled the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory X She Glam collection. But yeah, I'm going to use these Cocoa Kiss lip duos. So here is Cookies and Milk, and then this one is Hot Fudge. See, that's more of the lip liner color I go for. I absolutely love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, so I had to get this collection. And I did order the Corpse Bride one, but it never got to me. So yeah, I was ready to fight everybody personally. And then let's go with the Cookies and Milk lip shade. This is called the Cocoa River Gloss. Ooh, this is called the Magic Hand Fudge Lip Liner. So they do have names for each individual product. That's kind of cool. It smells kind of good and then not at the same time. I don't know, it's weird. And the last thing I asked you guys was for a setting spray, and it was not even close with any of the other. I gave you guys a choice between Charlotte Tilbury, Benefit, and ABH. 75% of you guys said Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I heard like it goes a long way, so I don't need much. Okay, I said a little goes a long way, and I'm over here dousing my face in it like I know what the heck I'm doing. Give me a second. Let me get right, okay? Let me get right. All right, guys, so this is the overall final and finished look. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Shout out to my girl, Erica, my hairstylist, for getting me right. We did green. Which you guys know I have not done green in my hair, and I have been living for it. If you follow me on Instagram, you semi already saw it, but you didn't see it in its natural like phase and color. Yeah, my hair is green. And I love it. It was super cool to allow you guys to pick up my makeup finally. I know I've been saying it for a while, but thank you guys so much for all your help. Keep tuned to my polls on my stories that you guys can vote the next time I do one. You guys can always keep me in your prayers if you guys get a prayer through, but your girl has been absolutely blessed. So long story short, for those of you like, how have you been? I've been blessed. But as you guys have heard throughout this whole video, like all the things that's been going on in my life, the happiness, the good things. Like I said, if you want to support my brand, KJ Ross Productions, but you can't get a shirt, or you know, you're not into sports, or you don't need any videography or editing projects, but you still want to support me in some type of way, please feel free to check out the links down below. You guys can drop me, you know, a little something in the PayPal tip jar if you want to support your girl in some type of way. Thank you guys so much for those of you who support me, not even financially, but just been a blessing to me mentally, and always care about me, always support me, always asking about me, making sure I'm good. Your girl is good. Your girl is blessed. Your girl is good. And I am out here living my best life. Don't judge me because my Christmas decorations are still up. I mean, can you not, like, do you guys see this beautiful little house from P. Louise? Which, if you have not seen those unboxing videos of the advent calendar, you super late, but it still look cute.
Shut your mouth, Woz.
Thank you guys, honestly, so much. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. And as always, I hope you guys are staying safe, happy, healthy, and blessed. And yeah, seriously, you guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you guys for helping me pick this beautiful face. Peace. Also, I'm using my gaming chair, so mind your business. But it's super comfortable and cool and chill mode. But yeah, love you guys.